Oh, that's tight.
Prior.
Again, slides out the back, and Kayla's there to greet her one more time, and now teeing off.
She's tough. She's not here for drama. She's here for dominance. In this video, we'll break it all down. We'll start with Peña, how she shocked Amanda Nunes, how she thrives in the chaos, vulnerable, off her back, against the cage, or when she's over-aggressive. So stick around as we break down why this fight might not go the distance and why Kayla Harrison believes it's already decided. So what are the holes Kayla Harrison sees in Julianna Peña's game? Let's break it down. First, credit where it's due. Peña is a warrior. She's scrappy, unpredictable, and she thrives in messy fights. She shocked the world when she beat Amanda Nunes. She's been counted out before, and she loves proving people wrong. But even in that win, and in her other fights, there are patterns. And that's what Kayla is looking to expose. Peña's biggest strength, her brawling style, might also be her biggest weakness. She doesn't mind taking shots to give some. She'll walk through punches to close distance. That works against fighters who aren't used to chaos. But against someone like Kayla Harrison, that could be dangerous. Why? Because Kayla isn't going to meet her in the middle and swing wild. She's going to stay composed. She's going to wait for the right moments. And when Peña gets too aggressive or overcommits, Kayla's going to change levels, grab hold of her, and take her down. Peña has struggled against fighters who can control her on the ground. She's tough, yes, but when it comes to technical grappling, Kayla is on a different planet. 2 Olympic gold medals, an undefeated PFL run, dominant top control. You don't want to be underneath her. Kayla knows this. She's studied Peña. She's seen the gaps, how Peña can get reckless when she's behind, how she'll lunge in with wide shots, how she leaves herself open in scrambles. Kayla's not going to fight emotional. She's going to stay sharp, stick to the plan, and let Peña beat herself trying to make it a dogfight. And let's not forget, Kayla's already shown what she can do against veterans. She crushed Holly Holm. She outclassed Ketlen Vieira. This isn't someone hoping to rise to the occasion. This is someone who is the occasion. That's what Kayla meant when she said, "I'm here to show the difference between good and great." Peña is good, but Kayla believes she's great, and this fight is where she plans to prove it. And if you're thinking Peña might surprise her, Kayla's already prepared for that too. "I want to win by KO, TKO, or submission," she said, "but I'm also ready for 25 hard minutes." That's the mindset of a champion in the making. She's not just trying to finish fast. She's prepared to dominate every second if she has to. So when Kayla says she sees holes in Peña's game, it's not just trash talk, it's strategy. And UFC 316 might be where she puts all of that into motion. So when Kayla says she sees holes in Peña's game, it's not just trash talk, it's strategy. But strategy only matters if it works at the highest level. So here's the real test. Can Kayla Harrison's dominance outside the UFC actually hold up inside it? So far, the answer looks like a strong yes. When Kayla made her UFC debut at UFC 300, she didn't ease into the spotlight. She steamrolled Holly Holm, a former champion and one of the most experienced strikers in the game. It wasn't just a win, it was a message. She walked through the pressure, closed the distance, and completely controlled the fight. Then, in her follow-up against Ketlen Vieira, a top 3 ranked contender, she did it again. Smothered her, outworked her, outclassed her. That's 2 dominant performances against top-tier UFC talent. No fluff, no soft matchups. Kayla took on proven, respected fighters and made it look routine. But here's what really sets her apart. She's not just bringing judo into the octagon. She's evolved. She's added powerful striking, crisp combinations and an ability to transition between phases that makes her unpredictable. You shoot on her, she sprawls. You clinch, she trips. You stay at range, she walks you down with pressure. There are layers to her game now. And her mindset? Laser-focused. She's not here for the hype. She's here for legacy. She's said it herself. This isn't just about proving she belongs. It's about showing what greatness looks like. And with 2 UFC wins already under her belt, Kayla's not just surviving the leap from PFL to UFC, she's thriving in it. So now the question is, are we all underestimating Julianna Peña again? Or is Kayla Harrison really operating on another level? It's a fair question. Peña's made a career out of proving people wrong. She wasn't supposed to beat Amanda Nunes. She wasn't supposed to survive the early storms. But she did. She dragged Nunes into deep water, broke her rhythm, and made her quit. That's not light so compelling. Peña knows she's being overlooked again. She's heard the hype around Kayla. She's seen the headlines, and you can bet she's using that as fuel. But here's the thing. Kayla isn't Amanda Nunes. She's not going to gas. She's not going to stand and trade just to prove a point. She's going to stick to the plan. She's going to stay disciplined. And when the pressure mounts, she's going to keep moving forward. That's the key difference. Peña thrives in chaos, but Kayla doesn't give you chaos. She gives you control. She drags you into her fight. And once you're there, it's nearly impossible to get out. This isn't about disrespecting Peña. She's a former champ for a reason. But Kayla Harrison? She's looking like the future. One fighter's trying to reclaim the throne. The other is trying to build a dynasty. And at UFC 316, we'll find out which one is ready to rise. So here it is. UFC 316 isn't just a title fight. It's a collision between 2 different mindsets, 2 different legacies, and 2 very different kinds of greatness. Julianna Peña has been here before. She's stared down the best and shocked the world. She's the underdog that thrives when everyone counts her out. Her style is wild, her heart is huge, and she brings a fight every single time. But Kayla Harrison isn't coming in as the next hype machine. She's coming in as a closer, as someone who's done the work, earned the gold, and now wants to prove that greatness isn't just about winning, it's about dominating. She's prepared for 5 rounds. She's trained to finish. And every move she's made since signing with the UFC has led to this moment. If she walks out of UFC 316 with that belt around her waist, it's not just a win. It's a statement that a new standard has arrived. So now it's up to you. Fight fans, analysts, skeptics, believers. Do you think Peña pulls off another upset? Or are we watching the rise of the most complete fighter the women's division has ever seen? Drop your predictions in the comments. And if you love deep breakdowns, fight IQ insights, and behind-the-scenes fire like this, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and turn on the bell so you don't miss a second. UFC 316 is almost here. Let's find out who's really built for gold.